Welcome back to Pretty Girl Rich Era, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about what really happens when you stop wasting your own time and finally lock in with yourself and your dreams. In this video, you'll hear from people who made that decision and completely transformed their lives. If you're ready to do the same, watch this video to the end. Grab my 30-day Glow Up Journal Planner because it's the perfect tool to help you stay focused, set your goals, and level up in every way. As always, the link is in the description below. Make sure you watch until the end. There are some powerful gems you don't want to miss, and I'll see you in the next video.
You have so much privilege, so much to offer to this world that other people don't. And you are using all of that time and energy to not work on yourself, to not want to be better, to not want to do better. You have zero excuse. If you come from a privileged area, if you are privileged enough just to have food, water, a car, shelter, you should not be wasting time. There are some people in the hospital, brain dead. There are some people in the hospital who cannot walk, wishing that they could do all the things that you said that you were going to do a year ago. There are people I personally know that walk all the way to my job, that live in the same area as me, while I get to take my car. And as I preach, it is okay to rest. It is okay to fuel your body. But do not forget the privileged position that you are in. You can do so much to help this world. You have so much to offer. So stop being lazy and get the fuck up.
Bro, get serious about your life right now. I don't care about none of that I'm young stuff, bro. All that BS. Oh, I'm young. I got time. That's the exact same problem that the last generation had, and they ain't trying to tell y'all. They ain't trying to be real with y'all. A lot of them didn't reach their goals and dreams because they thought they was young and they had time. Society lied to them. No, the people who are the dream chasers and the life builders of the life that they really want for themselves, bro, you got to understand that they locked in from now. You got to understand that they've been putting in the work today. Like they put in the work from when they was jits, from when they was kids, from when they was in their 20s, bro. Your 20s is your grinding years. It ain't the years for you to do party. You partying and you broke. You trying to show up to a club and you ain't got no money. Like, stop playing around with your life, bro. Stop playing. I dropped a TikTok. I was telling people, hey, bro, you can't, if you 23, you going to Halloween parties, it ain't really for you. Everybody in the comment trying to defend themselves. Why they 23, they get to go to a Halloween party. I ain't saying you can't go to a Halloween party. The point that I'm making is when you just looking forward to partying, but you ain't looking forward to putting in that work. When you just looking forward to partying, but your mama bills not taken care of. Like we just gotta lock in deeper, bro. Like the family needs you, bro. Like your future self needs you, bro. And we sitting here I'm looking forward to a Halloween party dressing up as Batman. You need to look forward to making your chicken bag get up. You need to look forward to the life that you really want to look forward to. A life where you don't got to worry about problems or worry about stress or none of that. And you can still do it by giving yourself grace. I believe in rest. I believe in all of that. I believe in, good mental health habits, but I also believe in putting in the work. Because when you 30, 40, 50 and you don't like your life, you don't have no excuses, bro. You got all the opportunity in the world to make your life better, but you want to sit around and do nothing. I got family members, they work every single day. Every single day. My goal in life is to retire them, so I'm working every single minute I can. Still giving myself grace, still giving myself rest, but I got to retire my loved ones, bro. They put in all this work. I ain't looking forward to no freaking Halloween party, bro. Get that out of here.
A friendly reminder, get up. Don't you just want to see what happens if you don't give up on that goal that you're so passionate about? Write down a goal and figure out exactly what you need to do every day to get there. No, it's not going to be easy, and it's easier said than done, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. You need to create the idea in your mind that giving up is not an option. You never know where you can be if you just keep going. You can be grinding for like 3, 4, 5 years, and only on the 6th year you see the result, but if you gave up, you never would have known that.
You're not going to be young forever. Stop wasting your looks on looking trashy and being lazy. Live life like it's special. Dress up daily and get the maximum out of your life. Don't wake up and do the bare minimum. Wake up early and get the maximum out of your life. Every day is a special occasion. When I get up, I'm like, what should I wear today? Ooh, this is going to look cute with that. It's like you get to play dress up every day. You don't have to just say, ooh, what I got that fits and that's clean. You can wear cute dresses or skirts, shorts, jeans when you're running errands. But when you're going out and about, When you're dating, dresses and skirts. You get treated better by men when you are in dresses and skirts. Always. They'll do more for you. They'll open doors for you. They'll treat you more feminine and want to do more for you. That's what you got to do. That is feminine. Yeah, I'm just saying. Y'all got to stop doing the bare minimum and do the most if you want the most out of life. And you won't have to really work. All your work will be is looking good. Looking good and lying. That's your job from now on. Just look good and lie to them.
The reason why you get so distracted so easily is because you're forgetting your why. You either haven't identified it or you haven't focused on it. It's not getting my stuff so that I can be happy, getting my house, getting my job, getting my money, getting my career, getting a person in my life, getting a partner. That's not purposeful enough. That's not your why. Those are things that God can add to your life along the way. But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. God gives us a vision right there. Seek the kingdom of God. Seek God's way of doing things and God's reason for doing things. I'm telling you, it's that powerful.
If no one ever told you, I'm going to tell you. Your success is directly correlated to your visibility. I was watching We Crash, and one of the characters says, it's not about who you see, it's about who sees you. And I could not agree more. Like, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what your goals are, if people cannot see you, they are not going to think of you. You are not going to be top of mind. You need to get in front of people and sell them on whatever your idea is, sell them on whatever your goal is, sell them on whatever your pitch is. You have to get yourself in front of people. Get over this fear of being seen, put yourself in front of people, open your mouth, and communicate so that people can see the vision and people can buy into your vision. But if you lurk in the shadows, no one's checking for you. No one's gonna buy what you're selling because no one can see you.
So I have an assignment for you ladies, okay? We are going to stop procrastinating in 2025. That's our goal, all of us. You, me, that's going to be our goal for 2025. I don't know if it's just like fear of failing. Is that why we procrastinate so much? Or do we just have the fear that once we do these things that we have been putting off for so long, once we do them, they're not going to be done and accomplished the way we wanted them to be accomplished, right? I just know, just speaking for myself, I know I procrastinate a lot with things that I don't want to see fail, so I don't do them. But we're not going to do that for 2025. We're going to stop procrastinating, okay? We got this. All right, ladies? Bye.
Hey, y'all. So, boom. As some of you know, or all of you know, I am currently on this journey to, like, glowing up, becoming my best self. As you can see, I got my retainers in, all that good stuff. Yeah, boom. But lately, I've been reading the Bible, right? Every single day, I read one chapter of the Bible, and I started with the book of Proverbs, right? Sidebar. Just let's hold that for a minute. So this morning, it's like, 10 a.m. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, got up, went to the gym, was able to wash my hair before work, cook lunch for work. I was very, very productive today, okay? I was on it, baby. Very, very proud of myself. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you what motivated me to do that. Because usually I tried to be a 5 a.m. gym girly before, did not work out. But let me tell you what really lit a fire under my behind. I give y'all Proverbs 6, verses 6 to 10. Let's read it together, shall we? It says, take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Learn their ways and become wise. Though they have no prince or governor or ruler to make them work, they labor hard all summer, gathering food for winter. But you lazy bones, how long will you sleep? When will you wake up? A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit, and scarcity will attack you like an armed robber. I said, why did this verse just eat me up like that? Like, why did it really get on me? Like, what are you talking about? And if you saw my last episode in my Glowup series, I talked about, like, procrastination and laziness is something that I'm working on. And I just think God is so funny. Like, that is, like, one of the things I've been trying to work on this week. And then, boom, I read that verse. Why would the Holy Spirit eat me up like that? Like, what you mean if you be lazy, poverty will pounce on you? Huh? Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber, baby. No, I did not come to this life to be living a poverty-stricken life and a scarce life, baby. I want abundance, okay? Baby, I want blessings, okay? Baby, I want prosperity. As soon as I saw that, I got my ass up, went to the gym, got to work. I'm working harder than before. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's all I needed. So if you are struggling with laziness, procrastination, all that stuff, please go and read that verse. Every time you don't feel like doing something, I hope that verse comes to mind, because that is how I'm going to get this body right. That's how I'm going to get my money right. And that's how I'm just going to get my life together, because what? They wasn't playing when they said the Bible has, like, there's a chapter in there for everything you go through in this life. Yeah. All right, bye, guys.
I'm realizing if you're ever procrastinating a lot or struggling to make moves or lacking motivation or constantly in a funk after funk, you are bored with being in a certain place with certain things in your life. I used to think it was just a funk that I had to crawl out of every now and again, it'll pass. But funk after funk, I realized it can't just be a meaningless funk. What are all these funks about? Look up the word bored. Don't touch the screen, I'll do it for you. Feeling weary because one is unoccupied or lacks interest in one's current activity. She got bored with staring out of the window. Let me tell you something. No matter how good that view is in that window, it can become boring staring out of it after a while. Should I continue? Okay. Same beautiful view, but over time it gets less interesting. Are you following? And that boredom can make you feel weary, feel unoccupied, feel uninterested. Are you catching my vibe? Something that might have been good before, as good as it is, as much as you love it, as much as you prayed for it, as much happiness that it brought you, can become boring. And that boredom with time becomes weariness, extreme tiredness, fatigue, reluctance to see or experience any more of something. How crazy that simple boredom can become this, a reluctance to see or experience any more of something. With time, you get tired and don't want to experience any more of anything. Even things you enjoyed that bring you happiness. Like, even if you're accomplishing all your goals, it just feels like you're never doing enough or should be doing much more. And that's because of the need to feel fulfilled in what it is you're investing your time in. You've grown bored or maybe even weary by now. However, your life is blessed, my dear. You just need to change something. But you're in a position to where you feel like you can't change your situation. You're just making the best with what you have. And although that works most days, sometimes that's not motivating at all. It's like now you're forced to be confined in a place where you're unhappy or just not as happy as you could be. And then you get to feeling ungrateful because you know your life is good. You know that God has blessed you. You know that you should be grateful for everything you have, but something is still weighing you down. Am I speaking to just myself? I feel like the concept alone is hard for me to talk about out loud, so I can't imagine what it can do to the way you're thinking inside. But guess what? These thoughts that weigh you down, they are lies. Don't believe any thoughts you have when you are tired or sad. That is when you are the least motivated and the worst version of yourself. That is not the truth or who you are or the capacity that you carry. I feel like a lot of what that is what the devil plants in our heads to keep us frozen, to keep us from progressing, to keep us from moving forward. And God has given us more power than that. I'm speaking life into myself and I'm speaking life into you who is watching. And I'm encouraging you that no matter what you are going through, do not believe these lies. Always know you do have control. A lot of life is the decisions we have and the choices we make. Imagine how many choices you've made that have brought you to where you are today. You have made very good choices, my dear. Snap out of the negativity. Show yourself more grace. And believe in who God says you are. Believe that He has an amazing plan for your life. Believe that the good work that He has started in your life, He is faithful to complete it. There are things that happen in our lives that we have no control over. And it is okay to get down. It is okay to fall short and be disappointed in yourself. But get up and show yourself grace. Don't believe any thoughts you have when you are tired and sad. If anything I just talked about sounds a lot like something you can relate to, for now I can give you 3 tips on what to do to improve.
One, keep the promises you make to yourself. Like the things that you said you're gonna start, set a time and date and do it. Because making promises and not keeping your word to yourself decreases the trust you have in yourself. And the less trust you have in yourself, the lower your self-esteem. And the lower your self-esteem, the less confidence you have to go for the best life you can have. A lot of your self-esteem lies in the promises that you make and keep to yourself. You want to be powerful and confident? Make a promise to yourself and keep it. Promises big or small, it doesn't matter. Number two, don't be afraid to try new things. This is easier said than done, especially if you're a perfectionist like me and you spent a long time perfecting what it is that you do. Doing the same thing over and over the same way will get boring. And you see how dangerous boredom can get. Switch it up. You'll be surprised that you might actually fall in love with something new that you've been too stubborn or scared to try. You never know. Life can get really interesting for you again. And number three, show yourself grace. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy when we should be our own greatest friend. Nobody's gonna understand you like you do. You should be the main person cutting yourself some slack because only you know exactly what you're dealing with and how hard you are trying. So before you expect anybody to understand you, love you unconditionally, and give you a hand, you give yourself that hand. You love yourself unconditionally, and that all starts with showing yourself some grace. Encourage yourself the same way you would encourage your friend if they were going through what you're going through. And quickly, a bonus one, because I want it to be the last thing that I say. Don't believe the thoughts you have about yourself when you are tired and sad. If you want to know what to believe about who you are, ask God. You are created for signs and wonders. You are the apple of his eye. You are being protected and provided for every single day. He's opening doors for you. He's blessing you and working everything together for your good. You are important. You are gifted, and you have a bright future. And that's Bible.
We have the most distractions in human history in this time period today. The average person in America is on social media for 2.5 hours a day. But you think about it, if it's 2.5 hours a day, you times that by 7, that's 17 hours a week.
14.
17 hours a week times 4, that's 70 hours a month. Imagine what you can do if you took that 17, I ain't saying get it down to 0, but you took that 17 and you just got it down to 10. Because 17 hours a week, that's over 70 hours a month. So that means the average person, and the average person is really not a content creator.
Nope.
So the average person is on 2.5 hours a day.
Just consuming.
Just consuming. Content creators, I'm willing to bet, are on for at least 5 to 6 hours a day. So
but that's
whatever
a
numbers,
job at that
that's
point.
because it's a job. So whatever numbers I said for the average person, I'm pretty sure you could double and triple those for a content creator. So people are really on social media for like 100 hours a month. We know all these apps is like a drug. The people that created these apps, they intentionally create them for you to get addicted. It's a reason why the people that create these apps don't use them. Many of us will deny it and be like, well, I'm not addicted to social media. I can get off whenever I want. Like, man, let's be real. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm addicted. I'm not going to lie to you and act like I'm not. I just believe you have to be a functioning addict because it's all a part of all of our daily lives. You can use these things, but don't let it take control of your life. Don't let it stop you from doing the things you need to do.
There goes Little Miss who said she was gonna get in her bag for 2025. Did you edit that video? Did you film that video? Did you enter your drafts? Did you? Get to it.
There you have it. Proof that when you stop wasting your time and truly lock in, your whole life can change. Now it's your turn. If you're really ready to take the next step, grab your 30-day Glow Up Journal Planner to stay focused and committed to your journey. This planner gives you so many helpful tips and gems. You're literally going to read this probably in one day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and drop a comment below about your biggest takeaway. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. And if you're serious about leveling up, check out these other videos on self-improvement and success. They'll keep you inspired and on track. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.